Olá, boa noite. O Exou Biribó, hoje com um novo game no canal. Dreamfall Chapters, Capítulos de Queda do Sonho, da Red Thread Games, publicado em episódios a partir de outubro de 2014, 8 anos após Dreamfall. Para a apresentação, resumo o artigo de Antônio Stark, se fosse americano de certo seria Tony Stark, o Homem de Ferro, no site Game Blast, em 27 de maio de 2017. Dreamfall Chapters é uma aventura 3D em episódios, focada na interação com as pessoas e dando peso às escolhas. É a continuação de The Longest Journey, de 1996, e de Dreamfall, The Longest Journey, de 2006, ambos da Funcom. Este agora é da Red Thread Games, empresa de Ragnar Tornquist, criador da história e que se separou da Funcom pelo foco dela ter mudado para jogos massivos online. Ele criou a firma com ex-empregados da Funcom que já vinham trabalhando na saga. O jogo inicialmente possui duas personagens, com mundos e histórias distintos, surgindo depois uma terceira. A trama segue Zoe Castilho em coma desde que impediu a megacorporação Watchcorp de roubar os sonhos e realizar lavagem cerebral nas pessoas. Ela vive num mundo futurístico com vasta tecnologia e quase sempre está envolvida em situações perigosas. Busca um propósito na vida, ainda que esqueça dos acontecimentos do mundo dos sonhos. O outro mundo é mais rústico e mágico, possuindo grande variedade de raças, onde vive o segundo protagonista, Kian Alvane, considerado traidor do seu reino, um império militar e que caça e mata criaturas mágicas. Ele, que combatia rebeldes, ganha um novo propósito: lutar contra os líderes que controlam o seu país, para assim ajudar a salvar todos os reinos. Esse estilo de jogo com protagonistas distintos oferece visões diferentes, mas não uma jogabilidade diferente. Os dois realizam as mesmas ações, juntando peças para os quebra-cabeças e explorando os mapas. Inicialmente, nada parece se complementar, mas, progredindo no jogo, vemos os mundos se interligarem com a terceira personagem jogável que surge depois. E não darei mais detalhes, pois spoilers estragariam a diversão. Em momentos durante o jogo, somos surpreendidos com escolhas a serem feitas, algumas cronometradas para que nossa decisão seja rápida. Elas afetam a forma como o jogo progride, já que a morte de uma personagem pode prejudicar outras que ainda nem conhecemos. Analisar os NPCs e fazer-lhes perguntas pode dar dicas sobre a missão e sobre as melhores decisões. Apesar disso, não impactam o final do jogo, o que diminui a sua relevância. Outra mecânica da gameplay são os puzzles, que dominam a maior parte do game. O jogador é desafiado de forma brilhante e precisa interagir com elementos e conversar com NPCs para poder prosseguir. Os puzzles são muito criativos, mas o jogo não tem um diário de missões para o jogador acessar quando em dúvida, daí podendo ficar preso em alguma missão. Para jogadores casuais não será bom, pois é necessário foco e boa memória para não errar ou esquecer de algo importante. Dreamfall Chapters não possui combate nem stealth na sua gameplay. Pim, 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 pim. Era isso que eu queria ouvir. A maior parte do jogo é resolver puzzles e conversar. A jogabilidade pesa um pouco. As personagens são um tanto lentas e não podem saltar. O jogo possui variações de tom em sua arte, conseguindo espelhar emoções. Cenários e cores fixam bem a situação da personagem e a forma que ela vê o lugar em que está, assim como os sons. Músicas com tons mais pesados em momentos mais críticos e tons mais leves nos calmos. O som se mistura ao cenário numa harmonia que nos prende e faz querer continuar explorando. Algumas vezes surgem paredes invisíveis, mas sem atrapalhar demais a jogabilidade. Tornquist define chapters como sendo os capítulos da vida, ou a vida em capítulos. Como dissemos, cada decisão muda algo no curso da vida das personagens. Apesar do jogo não cobrir nem um ano da vida delas, ele aborda os fatos desde o nascimento, passando pela vida e finalmente chegando à morte. Dreamfall Chapters tem uma filosofia pré-determinada, onde as decisões influenciam a vida, mas não o final da jornada, dado que o destino já estaria traçado independentemente do percurso. Outro tópico do jogo são as histórias e como elas se tornam realidade no correr da trama, seja no mundo dos sonhos ou não. O jogo finaliza a bela franquia com uma excelente história contada por diferentes personagens com pontos de vista variados e desafios diários diversos. Efeitos sonoros e arte, em junção com a passagem do tempo e as escolhas que vamos fazendo, tornam tudo ainda mais imersivo, pois vemos as consequências. Apesar deste ser o final da série, espero que a Red Thread Games nos surpreenda com novos jogos, ainda melhores, seja no mundo de fantasia, seja num mundo futurista, seja em qualquer outro. Prós: excelente arte e cores, ótima música, bela história, puzzles criativos. As escolhas afetam o curso do jogo, interação com os NPCs, personagens com pontos de vista diferentes. Contra: não tem muitas dicas. Jogabilidade um pouco repetitiva e pesada. O final do jogo não é influenciado pelas escolhas. Não recomendado para jogadores casuais. Agora retomo para dizer que jogo no PC a versão da Steam na edição Final Cut de 2017, 3 anos após a original, que juntou os episódios e instituiu melhorias. As vozes estão em inglês e os textos e legendas em espanhol de Oscar Dark Padawan Rodrigues e César Pomar, do infelizmente desativado site Clandlan. Avisem, por favor, eventuais problemas no som ou na imagem, tanto do game quanto de minha câmera ou microfone. Aqui tem um resumo do que foi visto até agora.
Hello, my name is Zoe. I'm in a coma, and this is my story. A year ago, I was living with my dad in Casablanca. I dropped out of uni. I had no idea what to do with my life. Then my friend Reza went missing. Reza's a journalist, and he was investigating a story. Some people were not too happy about that. They tried to kill him. He ran. I went looking for him. Yes, it was a stupid idea, but I had to do something for him, for myself. I followed the breadcrumbs to Waticorp's headquarters in Japan. You probably know Waticorp for their robotic toys, but now they were making a brand new entertainment device, the Dream Machine. I'm sure you've heard of it. It gives users control over their dreams. At least, that's the sales pitch. The Dream Machine was actually designed to steal memories and control people. Reza was close to exposing the truth when he vanished. I'll give you one guess at who wanted him dead. With a ton of help from friends, I finished what Reza had started. I exposed the conspiracy and stopped the Dream Machine from being released. Well, sort of. Waticorp released it anyway, a few months later, but without the mind-controlling, features. And it's a success, of course. Oh, and another thing. 2 things. Big things. After being forcibly connected to the beta version of the Dream Machine, long story, don't ask, I was, transported to another world. A parallel world where, magic is real. Yeah, I know. Stay with me. That's where I found out that I'm a dreamer, which is like being a sort of mind wizard. Actual Jedi powers. Yay! I know. But this is all real. At least, I think it's real. And not just a dream. Speaking of dreams, remember the coma? So, my body is lying in a hospital in Casablanca, sure. But my mind is trapped in a different place. A place called the Storytime. If you walk away now, I don't blame you. It's a lot to take in. And I'm not quite done. See, the woman who injected me with the drugs and put me in this coma, her name's Helena Chang, and she's involved with the Dream Machine project. Also, she's my mother, who was supposed to be dead, according to my father, who lied to me. Confused? Welcome to my life.
Exatamente.
My name is Kian Alvane. I was once the apostle. I am now a convicted traitor. Tomorrow morning, I die. 1 year ago, I left Azadir, my homeland, for Mercuria, capital of the Northlands. I'd been sent to this city to find and assassinate the leader of the insurgents opposing our benevolent military rule. But when I arrived in Mercuria, I saw that people here were not as happy about the occupation as we'd been led to believe. And I learned that magicals were not the cruel and soulless creatures we'd always heard about. My convictions were further put to the test when I realized our leaders in Mercuria were corrupt and faithless, and that they were planning to not only destroy any and all opposition, but eradicate magic altogether. When I finally found the rebel leader, a human woman named April Ryan, I could not in good conscience carry out my assignment. There were too many questions. I refused to murder her, and for that, I was arrested and charged with treason. My mission, my faith, my life, they're all built on lies. Tomorrow I die. I'm ready.
Então, agora que sabemos, vamos para a nova partida. Partimos agora? Diria aquela que jamais disse isso.
There are two worlds. Our world, the world of science, and Arcadia, the world of magic. Dreams connect these parallel worlds, but a dark force threatens the very fabric of dreams. Zoe Castillo holds the power to shape dreams and save us from the undreaming, but she is trapped in a place called the Storytime. Kian Alvane is destined to play an important role in the war to come, but he faces execution for treason against his own people. They are both about to be reborn. A new story is about to begin. Their paths will intersect, and at the end of their journey, they will face the thief of dreams.
Livro 1. Reborn. acho que é bom a Bai estar errada na tese dela de que a April Ryan está viva. Deve estar sofrendo muito agora queimada. Mas não morreram todos os rebeldes, então. Pelo menos. Em outro lugar, nasce um bebezinho chorando. Capítulo 1. A deriva.
They say that every story has a beginning and an end, but that isn't always the case. Some stories simply stop. My name is Zoe Castillo. I'm dying. I've been in a coma for over a year. The doctors don't believe I'll ever wake up again. My mother did this to me. She put me here so that I wouldn't be able to tell my story, so that she could keep her secrets. It worked. The world is addicted to dreams, to dream time. It's just entertainment. They have no idea what the dream machine is really for and what it's doing to the world. They don't know that someone is stealing their dreams, using them to reshape reality. So, if I'm in a coma, how am I talking to you? The thing is, my body may be here in a hospital, but my mind is elsewhere. This is the story time. It's the place between. And it's my home now. This place where all stories begin and end, including mine.
Nesse mundo ela tem um sol na testa, gravado.
Wonkers. My old Watilla. I don't know why they brought him to the hospital, but I'm glad they did. Wonkers watches over me, night and day. He may be just a toy bot, but there's something comforting about that. Faithful old Wonkers.
Fotografia.
That was taken when Reza and I were still dating. Feels like a different lifetime. And, well, it sort of was. Reza visits a lot. Talks to me for hours. It's good. It's good, like we're reconnecting. But then sometimes, I don't know why, it's like he's a stranger. Like someone's wearing his skin. That's weird and sick and probably all in my head. Still, I have this vivid memory of the first time he came by, and what popped into my head was, that's not Reza. I don't know. It was probably because I thought I'd lost him. I'd spent weeks looking for him. It's how I ended up here, sort of. Maybe seeing him just triggered a lot of feelings.
Flores.
People keep bringing flowers. So funereal. I know they mean well, but my hospital room is beginning to look like a memorial. Wonder if anyone even asks themselves whether I'm allergic to flowers. There's just no consideration for the comatose.
Zoe in coma.
Sleeping Beauty. Coma as a fashion statement? No, oh, that's awful. But I honestly do look better on my deathbed. I don't know if that's how I actually look out there, or if it's just wishful thinking. Everything in here is made of dreams. It's odd. Like looking into a mirror and seeing a stranger.
Fotografia. Papai.
Dad, Gabriel, stops by every day. Keeps apologizing. I wish he wouldn't. I'm not sure how I feel about my father right now. It's a mess. Dad, Gabriel, stops by every day. Keeps apologizing. I wish he wouldn't.
Apoio vital.
That machine is all that stands between me and 6 feet under. It feeds my comatose body a fun cocktail of life-saving narcotics. The latest and greatest in chemical life support. Without magical miracle machine, I'd be stiff and cold and probably all maggoty. Happy thoughts.
Nada mais para examinar aqui. Podemos partir para o mundo. Espíritos.
People dreaming, trapped inside their own night terrors. They've been using the dream machine too much, and now they can't get out.
São as pessoas que estão nos sonhadores, nos aparelhos.
I can free them, but there are more of them every day. I can't keep up any longer.
Vamos lá então.
Someone's having a nightmare about a dying child. That must be absolutely terrifying. This is a dream. Your baby will be okay.
Why won't you help me?
She's all alone. I know that feeling.
Don't leave. You can't leave.
You're not alone. There are people out there you can connect with. But you need to stop using the dream machine first. It's not helping you.
Help me.
Tinha gente atrás dela. Tem aqui.
What are you doing? Stop following me. Turn around, go back, wake up. I said stop. I can't help you anymore. You're on your own now.
Please.
Trapped, burned alive. That's a terrifying nightmare. There's no fire and you're not dying. It's only a nightmare. You've been using the dreamer too much. It's messing with your head.
Save me.
Ugh, I used to have this dream all the time. Naked, exposed. It's worse than it sounds. This isn't real. No one can see you. You'll wake up soon and everything will be fine. But you should stop using the dream machine or the nightmares will continue. This dream is different. It's more persistent. And the dreamer, it's a child. Oh, great. I'll need to go in and untangle it. Stop. Don't come any closer. Leave me be. There are too many of you. I can't save... I can't help everyone. Just go away. That's one disturbed wardrobe. I'm glad this is not my dream. I'd be absolutely terrified.
Menina sonhando.
Shh. Don't make a sound. It will hear you.
Who will?
The monster in the closet. It will hear you and eat us both.
Acalmá-la
She's scared enough already, poor girl.
ou
You need to
assustar?
be careful. She's already scared, but she needs to understand how dangerous the dream machine is.
Acalmá-la.
I promise it won't hurt you.
You swear?
I swear. I won't let it. But you need to get back home.
I can't find my way.
The way back is through there, through the wardrobe.
I can't go in there. It will eat me alive.
Not if we destroy it first. Don't worry. And whatever's in there, it's no match for me, I promise.
Are you like a superhero?
Something like that. What do you think of my costume?
It's really cool.
Menina sonhando. Eu posso entrar na mente? Proceder à luz? Congelar o tempo? Ou simplesmente olhar?
Oh, she must be terrified. Poor girl.
Vamos ver se entra na mente.
She had a light. Oh, she dropped it. It rolled away. She doesn't know where it is. She won't go looking for the light herself. She's afraid of the slithering things in the dark. Hey, who can blame her?
Ela perdeu uma luz que saiu rolando e ela não quer baixar para procurar porque tem medo das criaturas rastejantes. Luz. Acho que não adiantou iluminar. Congelar o tempo, acho que também não adianta. Lâmpada. Controlar a mente da lâmpada. Não, olhar.
Right. Why bother with lampshade when a creepy bear bulb can suffice?
Controlar a mente.
Pain. Anger. Sadness. No, of course not. Don't be silly. It's just a light bulb.
Muito engraçadinha, dona moça. Luz na luz.
That light's too weak to have an effect on Mr. Great Old One.
Não vai atingir o monstro lá no armário. Congelar o tempo. Ela pode fazer, mas não adianta.
It had to be tentacles. It couldn't be, I don't know, a dream about a wardrobe filled with bananas. Bananas. That's the best you could come up with, Zoe. Knock knock. Who's there? Cthulhu. Cthulhu who? The horror! Yeah, you're going bonkers.
Entrar na mente do Cthulhu?
Not peeking inside that thing's head. I've made that mistake in the past, never again.
Melhor não mesmo. Luz.
Light could work, but I don't think there's anything to draw on there. That thing is darkness, through and through. It would need to come from somewhere else.
Tem que projetar a luz nele de algum outro lugar. Controlar o tempo. Ele fica parado ali com os tentáculos, mas só um tempo. Ela não pode empurrar o armário e o monstro já está agitado de novo. Debaixo da cama.
Too dark. Can't see anything under there.
Ah, ela não pode ver embaixo da cama, então luz embaixo da cama.
Bingo. Bringer of light. Emissary of electricity. The mighty torch.
Ah, era essa luz que a menina tinha e derrubou. Primeiro pegar a lanterna, né? Isso, peguei a lanterna e dei pra Zoe.
It's hiding. Stupid, smart tentacle thingy. It's too quick for me.
Ele é muito rápido para fugir da luz. Então eu vou olhar de costas, descosta, congelar o tempo e daí virar rapidamente a luz pro armário.
Hey, yeah, it's working. Cool.
No, don't get too close. It will take you.
You're safe now.
Thank you. But I don't know how to get back home. I don't know where my mummy is.
She's on the other side of the wardrobe, waiting for you.
It's scary.
Come on.
E vai fazer
Do
que nem a
you use a dream
irmãzinha.
machine?
Mum makes me. She says it keeps me occupied. Then she has time to play with hers.
The next time she does that, you need to say no.
She won't like that.
Maybe not, but you tell her it's dangerous, that it gives you nightmares.
I could tell Daddy. He doesn't live with us, but I talk to him all the time.
You do that. Now go through and you'll wake up again.
Thank you. What's your name?
Zoe. And remember, no dream time. I might not be able to find you again. This has to stop.
Ah, agora encontrou o vagabundo ali. O
What's
vagabundo.
going on out there? More and more people are getting caught in loops. I can't keep up. I thought the dream machines weren't dangerous anymore. I thought we took care of that. If not, then...
Hello, Zoe.
Look, I'm trying to help them all, and... There are too many. And they're nightmares. They're getting worse.
You have to go home.
For better or worse, this is my home now. The person I used to be is gone forever.
Essa é minha casa.
There's no home to go back to, and I don't want to be the person I used to be. I have a purpose here. If I do wake up, I'll be lost.
Eu acho que as duas alternativas são iguais.
There's nothing there for me. There's no one. Besides, I'm needed here. What will happen if I just abandon them?
Their night terrors are symptoms of a larger disease. As long as the disease itself is alive and spreading, those people will keep coming back.
I'm not ready to wake up, to face myself again.
Não estou pronta para despertar e fazer frente a mim mesmo.
There are no second chances. Every choice leads to the same outcome, and my actions have no real consequences, so...
Também duas alternativas bem parecidas. Eu tô com medo de não ter.
I can't do it.
The dream is being tainted. The world is getting sicker. They all need you.
Quem necessita?
Isn't it enough that I'm making a difference here in story time?
O quê?
This is where I belong. I'm in control here. Out there, I have no power.
Por quê?
I don't understand why I'm needed. I did everything I could already. I just want to be left alone.
É essa alternativa que eu...
I've done my share.
You've been here for a long time, Zoe. The dreaming disease has not abated. It has become worse. When you laid your sister to rest, order was restored to the story time. Faith's presence, feeding on the dreams of millions, was wearing down the walls of reality. Without you, the world would be in chaos. Nothing lost was in vain. Nothing sacrificed was without meaning. You were brought here at the end because you are the dreamer and you belong to this place. But your world is caught up in a dream that never ends. I didn't see this coming. It's an aberration. You saved your reality once, Zoe. This time, all the worlds, all of story time, all of time is at stake. When you wake up, this will all be a dream. And that dream will quickly fade. Soon, it will be forgotten entirely. Unless you fight to remember it, you must open your heart and mind to messages from those who know what to do.
You don't know?
I'm not omniscient, Zoe. Much is hidden from me. I can see all the threads as they are woven, but the greater weave itself is too large for me to see. I'm too close, and even here, some of the past is obscured. This bothers me. I believe someone may have clouded my memory by design. An enemy, a shadow with tendrils into story time and elsewhere. If you stay here much longer, you may never be able to leave. And then everyone's story ends. All the people who love you, all the people you love, and everyone else, past, present, and future, torn out of the story like pages from a book.
Why me?
Because you are the dreamer. You must find your way back to your sleeping body. You must wake up and remember, and then you must save the world.
Because that worked so well the first time around.
You changed everything.
Deu tudo
That
certo.
story had a beginning and an end. But it was also only the first half of your story.
How do I wake up?
There is a door. Find the door and unlock it, and you will wake up.
Will I see you again?
If all goes well, at the end of your journey, when your story is complete, you will see me again. One last time.
That sounds final. But yeah, okay. I'll, go. Find the key. Unlock the door. Remember everything. Save the world. Write my story. Return for epilogue. Very hero's journey.
You will do fine, Zoe Castillo. I have faith in you. Good luck.
Mundo História.
Story time. I don't know how long I've been here. 6 months? 9? Story time feels more real to me now than the waking world does. There's no end to it. It goes on like this forever. Mountains, valleys, endless plains. A sky full of stars, never changing. It's beautiful, but also so desolate and cold. Like a fairy tale of the dead. Story time. The place where all stories begin and end. Including mine. Da-da-da-da.
E tchau, 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 tchau.
If I'm ever gonna find a way out of this place, that's my doorway. Me.
Minha porta sou eu mesmo. Eu mesma. Olhar.
Me. My body. That's the only connection between story time and home.
Entrar na mente.
I tried reading my own mind once. The feedback loop was nasty. I kept bouncing around my own head like a reflection in a hall of mirrors. I don't know what you'd call it, the signal from my comatose brain, it's too weak. It's getting drowned out by my waking thoughts. To tap into my subconscious, I'd have to somehow boost the signal and turn down the volume on my conscious mind.
Então Para entrar na mente dela própria, tem que baixar a consciência. Com luz?
That's not doing anything at all, except maybe giving me hot flashes.
Melhor não. Congelar o tempo?
I'm in a coma. I don't think I can get any slower. The next step down is stop, and stop is, no, bad.
Apoio vital, agora tem ação aqui.
The little engine that could. Keeps my brain ticking when the rest of me doesn't. This is probably a terrible idea, but if I can adjust the mixture of drugs going into my veins, I might be able to give my brain a chemical jolt, boost the subconscious signal. Don't know if it'll work or just kill me, but beggars, choosers. Thing is, I can't push any buttons from in here. That machine is out there, in the physical world. I don't think my dreaming powers extend that far unless I can somehow affect the state of things that are mirrored in here.
Aqui no controle de estado vital.
That thing doesn't have any conscious thoughts.
A máquina não tem pensamentos conscientes.
No light source there.
E não tem fonte de luz. Então eu congelo o tempo aqui e daí entro na mente dela. É essa a ideia?
So, if I slow these readings down, the system should compensate by adjusting the drug dosage, jolting my system, hopefully waking me up, possibly killing me. Well, fingers properly crossed. Oh, bollocks, the machine's going nuts. Oh, I feel really weird. The machine's gone haywire. It's pumping a crazy amount of drugs into my body. I just wanted a little pick-me-upper, not an actual OD.
Essa máquina tá maluca.
So, okay. The cocktail of industrial-strength chemicals the machine has injected into my body is boosting the subconscious signal. But now... oh, it's too fast. Too jarring, like a train of thought going at the speed of light. I can't get a good grip on it.
Congela o tempo primeiro, então. E agora entra na mente.
Where do you think you're going? You're staying here with me, doing the only thing we're good at. Being dead.
A única coisa boa que você sabe fazer, estar morta. Casa.
I've made up my mind.
Quem?
Is that who I really am? Is she what I've been running away from? I've made up my mind.
Que te deem.
I'm not letting her stand in my way.
Ela tem razão.
She's right. Can't leave. I have nothing to return to. No life worth living.
Não, ela tem razão, mas eu quero prosseguir.
Is that who I really am? Is she what I've been running away from? I've made up my mind. I'm not letting her stand in my way.
Tomei minha decisão.
I'm going home.
Your father lied to you. Your mother tried to kill you. You put your friends in danger and you lost every single one of them. That sounds like the perfect home to return to.
Mentira.
It's not all gone. There's a chance to take back what was lost, to do it again and do it better.
E daí?
So it's not perfect. I know how to appreciate what's there now.
Verdade.
We don't have a home to go back to. We've lost everything.
Vamos descobrir.
Maybe she's right. Maybe she's not. We can't know what's waiting for us on the other side, but so what? That's life, full of surprises.
Vamos descobrir.
I'm going to find out for certain. I'm ready to embrace who I was, who I am, who I will be.
And who is that?
Ponto de decisão. A escolha terá grandes consequências na história e no jogo. O caminho
I
familiar
used to know exactly what I wanted to do with my life. I don't know why I lost faith, but it's time to find my way back.
ou o caminho desconhecido?
I'm ready for a change.
Caminho desconhecido. Mudou o equilíbrio.
I don't know yet. You're a part of me now. You always will be. Come on. Life's waiting out there. Let's find out what's happening. My name is Zoe Castillo, and I'm alive.
Capítulo 2. Despertares. 3 meses depois.
Good evening, Warden. How do your prisoners fare?
Commander, all is well. If you like, I could show you...
I'm not here to inspect your prison, Warden. I'm here to speak about one prisoner.
Ah, your apostle.
Alvane. He's an apostle no more. He was a tool, but he lost his edge. He's no longer of any use to us. No. It's time we put all of this behind us.
Would you care to translate, Commander? I'm afraid my ability to read between the lines is somewhat lacking.
We want Kian Alvane's execution to be... hastened.
I see. I thought your six would need to judge and condemn Alvane before...
When did you become an expert on Azadi law, Warden?
Well, I'm not, sir, but we have laws and regulations of our own, Commander. I was told that Kian Alvane would be sent to Sadir to stand...
I am telling you to carry out his sentence. Tonight!
What? Impossible. I need to call in the executioner.
How soon?
Well, by first light, at the earliest, but still...
First light, then.
But what about the paperwork? I mean, the proper documents, signed and stamped.
This goes one of two ways, Warden. Either you do what you're told and execute Kian Alvane by first light, or you find yourself hanging right next to him when the sun kisses the top of Friar's Keep tomorrow morning. How it plays out is entirely up to you. You have your orders, Warden.
Barbarians.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me close one night and sang an old song from her country. I don't remember the melody, but I remember the words. Sleep, child, sleep. Sleep in your mother's heart. Let the wind blow and the rain fall. Hear the executioner's call. Watch the traitor's head roll as the shadow takes his soul. Sleep, child, sleep. We shall never part. For we will soon be free, together forever in the cold, cold sea.
Ah, Alvane, you are here. Good. I hear you turned down your last meal. Pity. I personally approved the menu. There were sausages.
Visita.
Why would the warden come to visit me now?
Silêncio.
He wants me to plead. I shall not.
Não farei.
Quite. You were always a man of few words, Alvane. A rational pragmatist to the end. I approve. As you know, your execution will take place at dawn. I have to admit that I'm curious why, after so long, there's such a sudden rush to see you dead. I'm very curious. But, that's not why I'm here. No. As you also know, you have the choice between hanging and beheading. As far as I can tell, you have yet to, voice a preference. If you forfeit this choice, it'll be left to me to decide the instrument of death. I simply want to ensure we've dotted every I and crossed every T.
Forca.
A warrior deserves to die by the blade. But do I deserve that death? I laid down my own sword. I turned on my own people.
Para decapitação ele vai dizer a mesma coisa, então eu vou no silêncio de novo.
Quite. Then I shall make that choice. Do you have no family, Alvani? My family is very important to me. Almost as important as my duty to this city and this office. In the event of my own death, it would pain me to know that they would be left with no answers. No body to bury. No closure. I know you're a man of faith, a man of principle. I also understand that things happen to make you question your calling. What I do not understand is why you've simply decided to give up. To stop fighting.
Entendê-lo.
To have everything you believe in fall to pieces. To be asked to continue a war that you have no faith in. By commanders that you can no longer trust.
Silêncio.
I have nothing more to say to him.
Não tenho mais nada para dizer.
Very well. Everything has been properly filed. I have no reason to question the order of execution. Even threatened me with dismissal, and worse, should I stand in the way of their orders. They don't know me very well. Threats mean nothing. Proper paperwork, on the other hand. Well, I will simply have to accept that my questions will remain forever unanswered. I shall see you at first light, Alvani. The noose will be ready for you.
Get up, Kian. There isn't much time.
O capitão da
Bloody
ETA.
time. Come on, let's go.
What's going on?
No time for answers. Let's get a move on.
What's going on down there?
That boy is a made-to-order riot. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I bloody well hope so. You were this close to running me through with your sword.
What? The Swamp City?
Precisely. Where I made a daring, swashbuckling last-minute escape, and you were arrested by your own commander. Quite a day, eh?
If you're with the Resistance, why are you helping me escape?
So that you can repay your debt and help free our city. In the meantime, we need a bloody key to get through this bloody gate.
We will need a key to open this gate.
Precisamos de uma chave para abrir essa porta.
Hey.
Guarda e prisioneiro.
Help me!
He's still breathing. I've seen him around the prison. I don't think he's been here that long.
Over!
And I don't think he's long for this world.
Over here!
Ajudar.
He looks badly hurt. I don't think he'll survive long. But we can't just leave him here either.
Ir-se?
He might know how to get out of here. I don't think he'll make it, but if he can help us, his death won't be in vain. He looks... How are you feeling? Can you walk?
No. I've lost too much blood. Take the key from the guard's pocket. Save yourselves.
There's nothing more I can do for him. He is already dead. All I can do is reassure him. There must be something we can do for him. Anything. I can't save his life, but perhaps he has some last wish that I can fulfill. Is there anything I can do for you? Anything at all?
My family. Tell them what happened to me. Tell them I love them very much. And that... my children... Tell them they make me proud.
Prometer ou não prometer?
I can give no promises. I don't even know if we'll make it out of here alive, or where my path will take me next. And I can't make a promise that I might not be able to keep.
Mas eu vou prometer pro moribundo.
I have to promise. I have to fulfill this man's dying wish, no matter what. I promise.
They live in the bones. My name is Stant. Arn Stant. Thank you. Please. Please finish me before the guards find me.
Ele quer que eu o mate.
It's a makeshift blade. I've seen how they make them by sharpening stolen spoons against stone. A deadly weapon in the right hands.
Peguei os toquetes.
It appears to be a gate.
E achei a chave.
It probably unlocks this first gate.
Amigo, você pediu, eu vou acabar com o seu sofrimento.
Kill me. Please. Please kill me.
Dar-lhe a morte ou deixá-lo viver?
This is an innocent man. I can't simply murder him. In the face of my own death, I swore to never take another life. Perhaps the guards will show mercy and spare him.
Os guardas não demonstrarão clemência, não. Vão torturá-lo ainda mais.
If I don't kill him now, the guards will. But not before they make him suffer. I cannot leave him to such a gruesome fate.
Dar-lhe a morte. O equilíbrio mudou.
May the goddess ease your journey into the next life. He's with the goddess now, walking the sun-blessed slopes of the first mountain.
It had to be done, Kian. You made the right choice. You have the key? Excellent. Now unlock the gate.
Já que eu estou com pressa, eu vou olhar e conversar com
He
ele.
must have a plan for what comes next. He wouldn't have brought us here otherwise. What's going on out there?
Huh. Wish I knew. Yazadi are entrenched. They're up to something. There ain't been a lot of new troops arriving. But then again, they've stopped pushing north. They only appear interested in holding the city.
Saya and Vermont are still in charge.
Oh, they're in charge, all right. But rumors say one of the Bloody Six is arriving soon. Which is why we need to be ready. Something's about to go down.
Chave.
They have different keys for every floor, so you might as well leave that one in the lock. Follow me, boy. We're going up, not down.
Mas se eu tenho que seguir, passa na minha frente.
Upwards, ever upwards.
Para cima e além. Para o alto e além.
Down there, you'll only find fiery death. The way out of here is up, up, up.
What did you mean, repay a debt?
You damn near wiped us out, boy. Your last-minute reversal didn't help save anyone, aside from your own soul, mayhap. And now is your chance at repentance.
I don't want repentance. I'm ready to die for my crimes. Why don't you just leave me here?
You may be ready to die, Kian, but the Resistance certainly isn't. And we need you. Now, find a way to open this bloody door. Something long and thin to pick the lock might do the trick.
The riot is growing, moving closer. We need to keep moving up. Find a way out before the keep becomes smoking rubble. What are my people really doing here in Mercuria?
You tell me, boy. They are your people.
I do not know. I thought I did, but I was wrong. It's not about faith, it's about something else. What they have planned, I do not believe it is the divine will of the goddess.
More the unholy will of a gaggle of rotten mortal eggs.
Ele tem que achar uma coisa firme e vai pegar o escovão.
A broom.
Ou escovinha, ou escoveto. Pegou a escova. Claro que não vai abrir o serrolho com isso. Uma cela aberta. Janela.
There he is, up there. Was that him?
The keep is surrounded by soldiers, mostly Azadi troops it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrows.
Travesseiro.
I believe this was once white. They're not diligent with their washing in this place. A filthy pillow.
Pegou a almofada suja. Use um objeto no outro para combiná-los. O escovão com a almofada. E agora esse alvo na janela.
We got him! I think we got him.
It's undamaged and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this.
Você é um gênio, Kia.
That ought to do the trick. Go on. Pick the lock with the arrow.
Falar no tubo.
Hello? Anyone there? I'm speaking into a
You do know
metal
how to
tube.
pick a lock, don't you, assassin?
I feel foolish.
Abria a porta com a flecha.
If I didn't have just good job, follow me.
All those years on the streets of Sadir paying off. The riot won't last forever. Something's going to give. Either the Watch kills every last man, or the prisoners tear this place to pieces.
Ah, o chefe dos guardas.
Why, if it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
Balsay Bakim. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balsay. Your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojal's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Words, Mr. Bakim. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands on you, Warden, you will wish your grandmother had never spread her legs to your grandfather.
I'm afraid this is as far as you will get.
People like him only respond to violence and threats. He's scum, and I should treat him as such.
Ameaçar ou argumentar?
I could attempt to reason with him. See if he responds to that.
E daí eu tenho que lembrar da dica que ele deu, que a família para ele é a coisa mais importante da face da terra. Até mais do que o trabalho.
Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Sooner or later, they will reach this floor. Let me through, and I shall be lenient and merciful.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through on your promise?
Confiança.
I may not be able to stay my anger. He's responsible for many innocent deaths. But if I can convince him to believe me...
Tranquilizar.
What choice does he have? I was the apostle. I was always true to my word.
Essa é boa, mas prático deve ser melhor, argumento prático.
Doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical man? If that's the case, he would listen to a practical argument.
Isso.
My leniency is your only hope at this point.
Perhaps. But as you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word. Particularly in a prison. Honesty is in short supply in here.
Tempo.
We're running out of time, and this filthy heathen is the only thing between us and freedom.
Suborno.
All men of his station can be bought. If I offer to buy him, I'm sure he will be swayed, filthy maggot that he is.
Ameaça.
If he fails to respond to threats to his own life, maybe he'll listen if I threaten his children.
Essa tem a ver com a família, mas a outra acho que tem mais.
He may treasure his office above his blood, but maybe he will listen to reason if I appeal to his sense of family.
Esta.
If not for yourself, then do this for your family.
My family is important to me. I would not want my boys to grow up without a father. Their mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. Let's forgive her. She's a good woman, but merely a woman. Very well, you make a fair point. I will trust you despite my better instincts. Step back, Alvani.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Murren. But your day will come.
He doesn't look well at all, seeing his world fall to pieces. I almost pity the man.
Você falou que
You gave me your word, Alvani.
ia poupar.
You said I would not be harmed. You said you would let me live. Does that not count for anything anymore? Is your
Matar.
word so disposable you will throw it away at a whim? If you kill me, you've proven your disregard for the law.
Deixá-lo viver.
You've proven that you are a simple brute.
Você tem
If I
palavra.
kill you, I rid the world of a piece of sadistic.
O equilíbrio mudou.
You will receive your just punishment soon enough.
Perhaps so, Alvani, but at least my punishment...
I no longer have
At least
any
my
use for
punishment will be at the hands of those who respect laws and regulations, and not be a barbarian like yourself.
This is as far as the stairwell will take us. Now we need to find a way to the roof.
I didn't say I wanted to leave this place.
What part of to be executed in the morning did you not get? And what part of the resistance needs you did you fail to comprehend?
Why would your people trust me? I am their enemy.
You were the enemy. I trust your allegiance to your people has diminished somewhat in the past year.
How do you know I won't just turn on you soon as we're out of here?
Oh, I know. And others do too. Our faith is rarely misplaced. This passage leads up to the roof, but the gate's twice locked. There's no getting through.
There's no way through
We need
here.
to find another way up. I got you this far, Kian. Now you need to put that Azadi brain of yours to work, and quick.
Has the resistance been inside the tower?
Not yet. That's where you come in, boy. You're our key to the tower.
That tower is a fortress. How in the name of the goddess do you expect me to find a way inside?
Then we'll see. Maybe you'll rise to the occasion, huh?
These torches burn day and night. There's no other light in this accursed place. It's mounted securely to the wall.
Tá muito alta, não dá pra pegar.
We don't have much time.
Shadow be damned. The guards are getting closer.
Prato.
A piece of cloth. Moist. With what, I'd rather not know.
Ah, pedaço de pano. Com graxa. E prato.
I've eaten the slop they call porridge for so long I've forgotten the taste of meat. What I wouldn't have done for a single bite of that meal.
Vamos juntar as coisas então. A flecha com o pano engordurado. A flecha com o pano engordurado na gordura do prato. Não, nem precisa. Na vela para acender.
Shadow. I need a stronger flame to light this torch.
Não, preciso de uma tocha mais forte que é essa daqui.
I'm curious to see where this is going.
Elevador.
It's some sort of food elevation device, as though walking a few flights of stairs is too much work.
Where's the key? Someone get the goddamn
Baixar o elevador para subir nas correntes.
They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchens below. That chain goes up to the mechanism that raises and lowers the cage. It's covered in thick oil. The oil is burning off.
Oh, clever boy. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me.
Still warm, but it's cooling quickly. I should be able to climb the chain now.
You first. If that chain's still hot, I want some warning.
Chegamos no terraço.
They've readied the noose for you. A traitor's death.
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick. Block that gate. Use the lever to lower the bar. Quickly now. Good. Now arm yourself.
Trancou a porta. Arme-se.
Come over here now.
How will we escape? I thought you'd have a ship waiting.
A ship? Ha! No, boy. Your way out of here is not on a cloud ship, but through a portal created by the very magic your people are trying to stamp out.
My way?
Only one of us can pass through that portal before it closes. And it requires a sacrifice. It's dark magic. It requires blood and pain. It requires a life.
What? No. No! I cannot accept your sacrifice. Either both of us leave or neither.
Don't be a mojo damned fool, boy. I have made my peace with the gods. Can you say the same? Besides, I may be a decent fighter, but without you, the resistance will falter, and the Azadi will be victorious. Now run me through that sword so that you can get out of here and start paying your debts.
Não matá-lo ou
His eyes speak the truth. He has embraced death in a way I never could. Where I only saw defeat, he sees victory. How many more deaths before this night
Não
is
vou
over?
matá-lo.
I cannot. I'm not worthy of such a sacrifice.
Listen to me, boy. If you don't do this, then it's all for naught. The whole bloody thing.
There's been too much death. Too much!
Oh, for the love of the four heavens. Oh, that bloody stings.
Abriu o portal.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me to her heart until I fell asleep. That night, she threw herself from the city walls into the shallows.
Já acertaram.
Her body was never found. For the longest time, I would climb those walls, balance on the edge, and close my eyes.
Morreu do mesmo jeito. Morreram os dois.
I always thought I would join her in the darkness, in that cold, cold sea. But I never did.
goddess damn him to the Shadow Eternal!
What?
Kian. Kian has escaped the keep.
Leave us. Now! What are you saying? That's impossible. He's supposed to die.
He's gone. Fled from the roof with the help of a rebel infiltrator in a bloody riot.
The roof? But how?
A portal. Dark magic.
That's impossible.
I must interrogate the men who let him escape. They will rue this day for the rest of their short and miserable lives. And that bone-headed warden, he will pay for this with his life.
I don't understand. Friar's Keep is warded against thaumaturgy.
Inside, yes, which is why they fled to the roof.
Protect us. Do you have any idea where he is?
With the rebels, I'm sure. Wherever they've holed up. I will leave no stone unturned to find them.
In their hands, Alvane is a poisonous dagger.
You think I'm not aware? You think I don't know how dangerous he is? I know that traitor better than anyone. But I will find him. Him and his cohorts. Under the sight of the goddess, this I swear.
Before the first arrives.
It won't reach her ears.
You make sure of that. If she learns their precious apostle is still alive, she will want him alive so that she can speak to him. And if she learns the truth...
We won't give her the opportunity.
Good. Because if she ever does, you and I will be paying with our lives. What in the light are you waiting for? You won't catch him in here, Commander. Go! Take care of this. Goddess watch over us.
24 de julho de 2220.
It's our 3-month anniversary today.
That's mad. I feel like I've been coming here for years.
How are you?
What do you think?
You have more energy, you appear more content with your life now than you did 3 months ago. But only you can tell how you are feeling. I can't do that for you.
I know.
You remember nothing of what happened before the coma. You're not sure you want to remember. I think you do. Do you agree with that, Zoe?
Se eu estou de acordo?
And potentially lose everything I've built here. I know there's something I need to remember, something I'm supposed to be doing. Until I figure that out, I can't find peace.
Ou não?
And potentially lose everything I've built here? I'm not sure I can take losing everything all over again.
Tanto faz, sim ou não? Pergunta de psicanalista. Não importa a resposta. Era só uma pergunta retórica.
And potentially lose everything I've built here. I know there's something I need to remember, something I'm supposed to be doing. Until I figure that out, I can't find peace.
Sim, né?
I do. I can't stand feeling there's something I need to remember. So I have to find out.
I understand, okay. Let's see if we can do an exercise. Jog your memory. What is the last thing you do remember?
Dropping out of uni, moving back in with Dad. I'd lost faith in myself, in everyone around me. I'd broken up with Reza.
And then something did happen.
Be careful what you wish for, right? Reza vanishing. Me going after him, trying to track him down. I ended up in Newport. I remember being in a safe place and connecting to a dream machine, but that's where it ends.
And before that? Before leaving Casablanca?
Reza asked me to pick up a package. That's what set it all in motion. That and the static.
Do you remember what that turned out to be?
After I woke up, they filled in the blanks. Apparently it was some sort of glitch or virus. Rogue code infecting the worldwide wire. Someone at Waticorp was using the dream machine to read people's minds. Someone I'd met.
Kavanagh.
Damien Kavanagh. The man behind it all. The perpetrator of the conspiracy. He'd put some sort of worm into the code, turning the dream machine into a mind-controlling tool affecting millions. At least that's what they say.
He recorded a confession before he... At least he came clean. Absolved his employer of any wrongdoing.
Convenient.
In what way?
Oh, forget it. I don't remember any of it. All I know is they poisoned my mind. Inserted false memories. Nothing I saw or experienced was real. The little girl on the screens, the other...
The other world.
Arcadia. Another colourful figment of their imagination. A synthetic dream.
And you still remember nothing of going to Japan? Breaking into Waticorp?
Nope. I exposed a global conspiracy and all they gave me was a lousy coma. Aside from you, Reza, and my dad, no one even knows I was involved. Reza kept me out of his exposé, and even he doesn't know what really happened during the week I was gone. Maybe my friend Olivia knew something, but she... passed away.
You feel responsible.
I went off playing teen detective and people got hurt.
You're worried something else happened to you.
I mean, it's a week of my life. Gone.
Have you used a dream machine yet?
God, no. I feel nauseous just watching the ads.
It's becoming a disease, an addiction. I'm concerned about what these lucid, perfect dreams are doing to us. And you were connected to a prototype. There's no way to predict how that may have affected you. Have you spoken with Gabrielle yet?
No, I'm not ready to discuss my dad. We don't talk. He rented out the house, moved to Mumbai.
That's perfectly fine. What do you want to talk about?
Is the new series of Eurotrash a valid topic?
Why not? Our time is almost up.
That's fine. I'm working today.
How's that going?
Really good. I enjoy it. A lot.
I'm glad to hear that. You weren't so sure a month ago.
I'm learning a lot. Neural programming, artificial intelligence. It helps me feel closer to Liv. Olivia, you know? Honoring her memory. Not in a self-sacrificing way. I want to do this. I like working with Mira and Wit. For now. And with the voluntary campaign work, I feel I contribute in other ways, too.
You're keeping yourself busy and motivated. You've come a long way since we first met.
Thank you, Dr. Zelenka.
Roman, please. Same time next week?
Definitely. Thanks, Roman.
Take care, Zoe.
Dr. Zelenka. Roman. Dr. Roman? Doc? I don't even know what to call him anymore. The doc's been good for me, I think. And good to me. I do need someone to talk to about things. All the things. Everything. And he is sort of cute, but... Oh, no. No, that's not a good thought. That's a bad thought. Ugh. Authority figure. So cliché, Zoe. What's up, Doc? Oh, wait. I did not say that out loud, did I? No. He's not looking at me. I think that was just in my head. Dodged a bullet there. Phew. Exactly what you'd expect a psychologist to keep on his office shelf. No tawdry romance novels, fantasy, or science fiction, unfortunately. No therapist's office would be complete without a chaise longue. Never used it. Would feel like a dork. I could take a nap and wake up with the doctor leaning over me and... No, stop it! Stupid authority figure sexual fantasy. Time to leave.
Pare com essas tonterias.
If I drink more of that awful synthetic coffee at this point, I'll really need therapy. It's on shrink stuff. Shrinky books. If that's real wood, it must have cost a fortune. It looks real. Not the sort of thing you'd expect to find in a therapist's office.
Knock on wood. I don't often get to do that with real wood. IKEA's plastique just doesn't cut it, knock-wise. I didn't know the doc was into cephalopods. I wonder if he has a pet one at home. That's my file. I feel an almost irresistible urge to peek.
Pesquisar a minha ficha ou não? Vou pesquisar sim. É minha ficha mesmo.
Nope, nothing at all. A bunch of personal information I had to fill in for my first appointment. And now I feel really guilty for peeking. Boo. I don't know what I was hoping for. A she's real cute note in the margins?
Vou me despedir dele e vou embora?
Doctor... Roman?
Yes.
Próxima sessão, ocupado ou adeus?
Maybe I shouldn't be bothering him. He probably has another appointment right away. My next appointment with Dr. Roman is in my calendar, but I might as well double-check while I'm here. When's our next session again?
Next Monday. At, let me check. Next Monday at 9. Is that still okay?
That's fine, thank you. I think I might have outstayed my welcome. See you next week?
Take care, Zoe.
Vamos sair daqui para depois sair do jogo. A cidade futurista Casablanca. Cyberpunk. Diretas quando? Uau! Impeachment quando? Uau! Então é isso. Hoje vamos parando por aqui. O Exou Biribó, agradecendo a presença, o apoio, as dicas, a torcida, desejando boa noite e até amanhã. Por enquanto eu fui.